Konnichiwa. Hello, guys. I'm going to do a recap of what I learned in the last week. And I learned quite a lot. I'm going to do a bit of explaining of how I, more explaining rather than what I did in the shorts if you've watched the shorts. So let's get into it. Did as I learned introductions. So, for example, if my name is Ken, I'll go Konnichiwa Ken des, which is I am hello, I'm Ken. Or as I learned, you can put it either way. You can go Konnichiwa Ken des, and then you can say I am Ken, hello, or hello, I'm Ken. To introduce, like, talk to, greet somebody. So if somebody's name is Hannah, you go Konnichiwa Hannah-san, or Hannah-san Konnichiwa. I don't know. I'll probably learn a bit more about how to actually put it. That's what I know for now. But what it means is hello, Hannah, or Hannah, hello. It's a bit confusing. Then I learned one new word on that day, which was jane, which is bye, as if you're saying bye to somebody. But yeah, with my South African accent, it does sound like another word. So it's a bit confusing for me, but I've said it enough now that it sounds a bit natural. So yeah. So I didn't learn much on day 9. It would just seem that I learned one word, which was matashta, if I'm saying that correctly, which is see you tomorrow. So yeah, that's basically all I learned on day 9. Day 10, I learned 5 words, would it seem. So I learned kore, which is this, sore, which is that, ahai, which is yes, and iye, which is no, and then ushi, which is tasty. Okay, so I made a mistake, I think, on episode day 0.5, but I'm not sure. But I learned statements and questions on day 10, basically, which was ushi wa, kore wa ushi desu, which is this is tasty, which is a statement, and then you get the other one, which is sore wa ushi desu, which is that is tasty. Then the questions are sore wa ushi desu ka, which is that tasty, and then kore wa ushi desu ka, which is this tasty. So yeah, basically just learned questions. Okay, so on day 11, I basically accidentally explained it just now. What I learned statements, and yeah. So I'm busy watching just the shorts, so I can refresh myself, so I don't make mistakes like I did in the first review, because that one was bad. But yeah, I'm always going to improve some way. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm going to try and improve in every way I can. But yeah, so I just learned statements basically. So like, for example, ushi des, which is just ushi des, which is it's tasty. So it's like you're stating that it's tasty. So that's basically what I learned. Okay, so on day 12, and for the next 3 days, I just got stuck at this little bit in Duolingo, which made it so I couldn't pass unless I learned some hiragana and stuff. So I learned some hiragana like su, mi, ki, and to, and not to, but like ra, and all some other ones. But I've learned some words through that. So for example, I learned koko, which is here, ushi, which is cow, shishi, which is lion, and aki, which is autumn. So I almost said winter again, weirdly enough. But yeah, aki is autumn. So on day 13, I learned 4 words that I can pronounce, 1 word I can kind of pronounce, and 1 word I can't pronounce. And so 4 words I can pronounce are kami, which is paper, suki, which is like tsuki, which is moon, and then I learned yuki, which is snow. And yeah, then I learned a word that sounds like owl, which is blue, and then 1 word I can't pronounce, but I'll put again up top here, which means north. Okay, and today, at the time of recording this today, I basically, just like I said in my short, I learned 2 words because I kept forgetting the other words. I did kind of remember them, but I didn't remember them enough to feel confident on what they were, because so I don't want to make mistakes. Like during a lesson, they repeat the same word a few times, so you get used to it. Where on the hiragana, you just have to hope that you can remember it. The only reason I remembered these 2 words was because they sound the same, or they have the same word in it, which is koshi, which is waist, as in your waist. I can't put your waist, not like rubbish waste, but I don't know. that's how it was spelled to me. And then the second one was sukoshi, which is a little. So you could say sukoshi koshi, which I'm not. I'm just assuming that you can say that, which is a little waist. I don't know. So if you got this far, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing if you want to see more of my Japanese journey. Jane.